Okay, thank you. Okay, welcome back. The morning session we discussed aggregation. So aggregation, this is the one of the framework for operation, the processing the data record and doing the computation. So there are different types of operators available. The first one is expression operators. Second one is aggregation stage operators. So the moving from one stage to another stage, we need aggregation stage operators. They pass the data from one stage to another, and within the stage, if you want to perform any operation like a comparison or process the value, we require expression operator. So we discussed aggregation stage operators and also expression operators. The expression operator, there is like other programming language like comparison operator, set expression, array operations, and expression with the string, date, these things. So now I'm going to do the whatever we discussed in the last session. So we will go with the hands-on. So I created employee record like that. So I created employee record. So Bob, for example, there are different name, department, and languages. So like that I created, and also age and total experience. So employee record I created. So around 4 to 5 record is available there. So first I'll show you. Okay, so dbs.employee find. Okay, so I have a totally 6 record is available. So there are each department two records. For admin department 2 record, and the facilities department 2 record, and HR department 2 records. So there are two each department two employee I created. So the name of the employee, department, then language, age, and experience. This is the sample data I created. Okay, so we are going to perform aggregate operation now. So just I will go back to that. Okay, db dot employees dot I want to perform aggregate operation. Aggregate. Then when you have the syntax, open brace and close brace. Then we have whatever we what the operation, we have the stage one internal operation, right? So that's a set bracket inside of the array. Then we have to flower bracket. Then we need to define that operator. But I'm going to implement match operator. So the match operator is a filter operator. So filter the data. So what I'm going to do filter. So I just filtered department colon admin. So I think admin record, yes. So db.employee aggregate. So already we discussed 1 minute, sorry, this is one. So we discussed match. So match is a filtering the document from input based on the criteria. The filtering the record from input. Okay, so this is the aggregation stage operators. So I'm going to implement some match function to filter the data. Okay, so syntax is very pretty simple. So db.employees, db.collection.aggregate is a method. Then we have the operator called match perform filter, and what is the criteria? The department admin. So perfect. Okay, so I got it here. Now using match operator, I filtered admin. Okay, this is my criteria. So I have a 2 record in the 2 documents in the database. This collection admin. One is Adma and Anna. The 2 data I got it. So this is the one of the way to filter the data. So it's just like a SQL and a where class, the match. If you ask me that what is the exact the functionality in SQL is like SQL with where classes. Okay, that's one of the advantage. Okay, next, populating the specific field. Okay, the second thing is we have the project. So the project is nothing but transformation, the project stage. So we need to specifically we want to fetch the data, or specifically for particular field do you want to do that. So this is a transformation. You perform some transformation. So this area, db dot, okay, db dot collection name is employees dot aggregate. Then the same functionality, I don't think the same functionality I will do it. Then along with, now again one more stage I am going. First I am filtering. Okay, then filter operation. I want to do some transformation. Correct. So there are two stage. First stage is filtering. Second, again I am doing that another operation here. So what operation? Project. So comma. So next operation is again one flavor bracket. Okay, and what operator I called? Project. 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 Then again inside of the project I need to perform. I want to transform the data. I want to that. So name uh, colon 1. Okay, comma department colon, sorry, so department colon 1. So again I will create that array structure. I close it and I close the bracket, and okay, just we will confirm that what are the things we did. So I don't want to do that this because okay. So db.employees.aggregate, then we filter, my criteria is department is admin. Then the second thing is transformation, the project. Okay, the project, what transformation is only name and a department, only name and a department only I record. So I don't want any other things. I mean object ID is not the object ID separately it will maintain. So what now we will get, I will show you. Okay, now so the when I so we create a DB employees aggregator, the projection name 1 and department 1. So what happened now? So project stage will include ID field automatically to specify, it will be, for example, so 1 minute, can you hold it? Sorry. So what happened actually? So can you check that, the previous, that we got the well structured actually first one, the project, what happened? The project stage will included ID field also. The project stage included ID field. Again, the aggregation, can you see that DB employee dot aggregate? Okay, I'm only for the projection. I don't want to filter operation anything. I'm just to use that the projection. Yes, this is a project name. So this time I am not going to, I don't want to department ID. For example, I don't want to go department ID. So instead of that department ID, so I need, for example, I need underscore, I don't want the ID, then colon 0, then comma. Correct. So DB employee aggregate, then we are performing the project operation, project transformation. Then I have to create ID. Okay, that ID is zero ID is a zero. Okay, the ID is a zero. Then name also I want a name only. I have the name only. Okay, just name, then colon 1. So this is the string. Actually you can name and value, where you can use the double quote or single quote, it doesn't matter. Okay, then I have to 1, then I have the create. I don't want to array also, because I'm not maintained any array structure, multiple things I'm not maintained. So just I used a project. Okay, then I create. Can you see that? Adam, Bob, Anna, Kathy, Mike, Jenny. Only name only I specifically. Object ID or object ID by default it will come. So I don't want to object ID 0. Then name only record. I don't want to department also. So I can easily use. And the same thing, we performed group. So the group is used to group the document by specified field. For example, here the grouped by department. So department wise we need to make the group. So like that. So grouping is a very important actually. So that's also it's possible. So how to group that? Same department employee aggregate. Department employee aggregate. So in that again we need to create a group ID. Sorry, group operator. Group. Okay, dollar group, then colon, we need to give the criteria. So we need to give the criteria. So I want ID, colon, then one more operator I need to be ID, as well as I need to take dollar department. Okay, so db dot employees dot aggregate, then I want to make the group. So the open brace, close brace is as usual, any syntax within the bracket. Then we have the set of two operation. First I make group. That group have that based on the ID. ID is a parameter I created as ID colon department. So when I put, can you see that now it's ID I created HR facilities and admin. So this is a grouping. We created the group. After that, based on the group, we can calculate it. We can perform the things, everything. Let's see that whenever after grouping, I want to perform some operation. So grouping just like how many, for example, I create a department. So obviously HR one group, facilities one group, admin is group. There are 3 group I identified in this database. So in the database, maybe I have how many groups I'm not aware about it. How to do that? Using grouping the department. It's depend upon, you can depend upon the name, depend upon the language. You can do anything. So that is one of the advantage. Same thing, we can perform the operations also. We can perform the operation like sum, average. This is also possible. For example, I want to sum all the ages, all the employee ages. I want to sum that. How to do that? Same, db.employee aggregated, we done group. But what I am doing now, I don't want to manage the group using ID. I keep it is so just 1 minute. I don't want to manage the group in ID. I want to do another variable I inserted. Okay, another variable I created, total age. Okay, the total age, inside of that I want to perform that. This is another parameter I created. Here I want to perform, okay, dollar sum operation. Okay, sum operation, what I'm doing. So already I have a age operator is available, sum, and also I want to calculate it the age. How to do that? So I can use the dollar age. Okay, So whenever you use no syntax, please carefully use syntax. Syntax is, sometime it will be confused. DB dot, whenever you return the syntax, just to confirm the DB and collection, then operation is aggregate, open and close. Then we have the created array. Then we have to created the group operator. We created the group operator. Then we have after group operator, we have the ID, but we don't want, we are put empty. Then I created my total age. So the total age, I want to perform some operation using age. So age is the parameter already available. Then can you see that ID null, total age is 182. All the age I submit, or total number of employee, I have that field. I have number of employees. All the employee data, I have total number of employee 183. Not total number of employee, that age is I summed. Totally 6 employee data is available. That employee age I put sum. Okay, sum is really what is the exact thing. Sum is used to count or sum of the values inside of the group. For example, you can say counting. That's it. Okay, we can do another way as well. That is also easy. So I will tell you the employee aggregating. Again, the group. So again, the group. Instead of ID before, it's a null. So now what I'm doing, I can assign the ID is a department here. Dollar department. Now I created number of department. Okay, the number of department I need to that. Then I want to group it, right? Then I don't want to do the age sum. I want to just sum of the number of department. So what happened actually? It will be automatically it counted happen. So just I want to check the syntax. Just to move out your cursor here. Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry. So again I need to. So ID colon, sorry, department. Then there is, I am not summing total age, I am summing number of this, anything you given, that is it's just a variable. I need to calculate number of department, and then I'm not going to perform age. So I want a sum. That's it. So group have ID colon, then department. The ID is now the department. Then second operation is I want to calculate number of department colon sum colon 1. Okay, then we have it. Okay, now can you see that output? That ID, HR number of department 2, facilities number of department 2, admin number of department 2. I mean record HR department number of record is will be 2. Okay, I can easily counted based on the total record is 6. So each department, how many record is available? Just I can just sum and I can so sum is used to count, and sometimes some of the values also we can perform inside of the group. This is the idea. Okay, now the same thing, the previous operation. So next calculation is average. So we need to perform average. So we have the group ID as it is, and we have actually this is a not number of department, actually it's a number of employees. Okay, so it's a number of employees. Then we perform sum, and now what happened after sum, again I'm performing another operation. Okay, this is I want to do the another operation. What operation? I want to do average actually. So I created another variable. Okay, then average experience. So average experience I'm calculating here. Then same thing, I'm creating another expression. Then what is the variable? Aggregation AVG dollar, sorry, dollar avg, then colon, then so we need to perform the total. Average is what is average I'm doing? Total of that. What is the variable? That one, dollar total experience. So that is actual object. I hope the perfect syntax. Fine. So now I am doing how many operation I am doing here? Can you see that? The first I am doing group. The first I'm doing the inside of the group. Okay, then I have created ID based on the ID we are segregating the department. ID is a department here. Then we are using number of I want to count a number of employees based on the department. So that operation is already same previous operation we are doing here. But the second one, that last one is I want to average the based on the experience, the total experience I want to average it. So average the average operator colon the total experience. So this things. Okay, you know, this average actually HR number of employees 2, then average experience is 3, and facilities number of employees 2, then average experience is 9, and admin number of employees 2, the average experience is 10.5. I put average also. So we done group inside the grouping. So we done sum and average both. So based on that. Okay, now I want to find the minimum value of this one specific field in the group. Actually, I want a minimum experience. For example, I want to do that minimum experience here. So how to do that? So I will just this operator I removed. I added min experience variable. Then instead of average, I want to add min. Correct. Then what I got? Total experience, I got it. So minimum experience I want. Correct. So same department is ID. Then number of employees we counted. Then I want to find out minimum experience of each department. So I want to cover that minimum experience. Okay, actually there is a min experience. Let's see that. Correct. So what min experience I'm getting actually here? That is a min experience 3. Okay, the minimum experience is 3 in the HR. Minimum experience is available in the 4 in facilities department, and the minimum experience in admin department. The admin department minimum experience is 10. So I can, so min, what is the operator I used? I used a min. So it's very simple actually. I want to do the max. It's very simple. Only one keyword I need to change it. So instead of min, I want to use max. So I will get 1 minute. So this just for our understanding, really I need to change. So what is the maximum experience? Maximum experience also 3, and the facilities department maximum experience is 14, and the admin department maximum experience is 11. So I used a minimum and so we used a sum, we used average, we used a min and a max. So that is also it possible. So the thing is, I want to fetch the specific field from first and the last document of the each group. Each group I want to do that. So that's okay. Same. I will continue that. So the department employee. So aggregating the group. So we need to ID. I need to this ID this time. I need to make not department based on the age. So I want to change here age. Okay, then I don't want to fetch number of employee. I want to fetch last data. So I just change the terminology here for understanding. Last, then for last what I need to do that I need to use operator last. Okay, then what based on the last, which data do you want to display it? Actually I want to do that here. Okay, name. I want to perform dollar name. Name should be placed last name I want. Clear? Same thing. So I don't want to, I can want to display the first record. Okay, the first, then I want to remove the max. I replace the first operator. Okay, then this is also, I want to based on the name. This also I want to based on the name. So we used the first and last document of each group. Okay, well the result will be sorted and we get the proper results. Okay, so what we did, db.employee aggregator inside of the group, we are id, this time id based on the age I want to retrieve the information. Okay, then age, then I want to last and first. Can you see that? I have a first record and last record. I'm getting that last from 25, 35, 25, 26, 35. Based on that, this side is the first based on name. So the first record. So we can specifically we can work with the first and last document of each group. So that is one of the advantage. And you can work with the min and minimum with the maximum, and we can add push and pop. You can push the data. That's everything is possible. Okay, now, okay, push data, shall we? Yes, I want to do push data. Okay, let's see that how to implement push data. Okay, so the push already used in the previously I used, again I plan to use the push. Okay, the push add the value from the each document into array format. Generally it's look like a array structure. We'll do one thing, I will do one thing, department group id. This time id should be, I need to change to just a department. Sorry, no, no, no problem, I will type it. db dot employees aggregate, same open brace and close bracket. Then we perform different things, array structure. And then we are using flavor bracket. So the flavor bracket, the first we need to make the group. We created the group operator. The group operated the criteria. So the criteria is very simple. I need to create underscore id. The id parameter department. Okay, this is the first one. So the second one, I'm going to push the data age. I want to push the age data into array format. All the data. So that's for array push functionality. I'm implementing array push functionality. Simply I put array push. Then we have the set. We want to set it. So what operator we need to use? Dollar push. Okay, I want to push to age. This is a separate array. Listen carefully. The employee data aggregator. I make the group using department. Then I convert it into, I push. I'm not converting. I push the data to based on the age. I'm pushing the data. Carefully listen. That's why I told stage by stage we are performing the aggregation operator more helpful. Okay, we can perform stage 1 to stage 2, stage 3, depend upon the situation. So the maximum now try to understand, because we have a different lot of expression we discussed. So each and every operator can perform different tasks. So can I say that I put array push. Push is the one of the operator. The push operation, I want to push to separate group into array, the projection data into the array format. That's it. Push data, nothing but push the data. But what type of data I'm pushing? Age. I need to specific mention. So double quote, then dollar each. So I can done this part again. If you want to set, I have already reserved, that is a last operator. When I discussed in this all the operation I discussed, map let and even set operation also we done. Set also one type of 1 minute. Yes. So now another operation is set. It's just array set, then actually not like a colon, and then dollar. Add to the syntax is different. Add to set thing. Add to set. So we need to call add to set colon that set element what based age only I want to add it. So dollar age. Great. Okay, fine. So I just confirm that db dot collection employee aggregate and grouping based on the ID. Then I want to perform a push operation, array push. So the pushing, I want to fetch only age. So push colon age. Then anything you can, I am putting age. You want, if you want to push the name, you can put name, or do you want to push the data for experience, you push it. It's depend upon you. Push age. Then I have to create another format called a set. Set also array set. Then I have to add it to set is a sentence. Then we have each. Okay, syntax error. I need to check department employees aggregation colon group. There is yes, I have one semicolon missing. Okay, then colon push. Then same array.
Are you missing dollar symbol before dept DPT?
Yes, because this play something is 1 minute. This something disturbing me. 1 minute. Where I missed?
Department ID equals department. I think dollar symbol.
It's not required because we are not fetching department. We are just a 1 minute. I check that. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes. So this time we don't want actually this department fully. We are pushing that it. We can remove that. So this is the difference actually. If you put dollar symbol at, you specify, you can grouping, then we are based on the department. Now just a department, just it. So if you put dollar department, so department wise the array will push. So HR department to age available 26, 25, and that specifically each department that array subset is created and added. If you put only department, then whole the data should be inserted in the single array structure. That is a difference. So uh, array push 30, 35, 35, that is the age we pushed. One is a normal array, another one is set array based on that. And we discussed unwind. So unwind we discussed very earlier. We discussed one of the important things, unwind. Transform an array of enough element for enough document, nothing but used to create multiple in-memory document. So that's the one of the biggest advantages for whenever you do the aggregation, we can do the further aggregation based on those values. So that's the, but first you can filter the data, then you want to perform the another task, you can do that. This is the unwind. So I will show you how to do that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, let's go with the, I will do in db dot employees dot aggregate. db.employees.aggregate, then the open close bracket, then we have to multiple two operation I need to do that. That's that array structure. Then there is a first operation I am going to first operation doing, then filter operation. So I want to do that filter operation. How to do the filter operation? Match colon, then filter criteria. What is your filter criteria actually? The filter criteria, the first one is a name and a colon. Okay, I need to filter only. Okay, we'll do the ADMA, something in some ADMA. So that's the first task. So what is the second task? So second one I want to create that this matching is I get the record. Okay. So this record, so based on the languages, which is matched, so we need to check it. So the match name add more, because that's why it's used to create, Unwind is mainly task, it used to create multiple in-memory document for each value mapping. So again I'm repeatedly telling, please try to understand. The Unwind is used to create multiple in-memory document for each value. For each value mean what is the value here? ADMA. ADMA is the one each value in the specified array type field. Then we can further aggregation based on those values. That's the idea. So the specified value, what is the specific value? ADMA, but based on that I want to create multiple in-memory document. Who is going to create the multiple in-memory document? Unwind. Okay, that's why my definition is very simple. The transform array n element or a single element to n document each. Okay, so that is the idea. 1 minute. Once you get the result, you will get the clear picture. db employees dot aggregate match. The match criteria is based on one single value name adma. Name is a key and value pair. Then I want to do that unwind operation. So same thing, unwind. The first steps we need to enable unwind operator. And then the unwind operator, based on which criteria it will work. It's based on language, and based on the languages. Perfect. Okay, db.employees, okay, aggregate. Then you have the match filter, the filter based on the name, and after that we implemented unwind. So what happened? It create a multiple in-memory document for each value. Correct? So that's, can you see that? Now the based on one single value, but I created a multiple record created. That admin department is admin, language is German because um, the value is, can you see that? Yes. Okay, when I will show you db dot, what is the employees? So can you see that? Admin department admin, admin knows German and French and English and Hindi. So admin knows German, French, English and Hindi. Based on the language specification, we are mapping the data. So what results? The admin department, the language is German, French, English, Hindi. Based on the language criteria, so we created the multiple in-memory record. So admin knows 4 languages. That's why, but in that array, unwind we based on the which parameter, languages parameter. So when I use the languages parameter, so automatically German, based on German one record created, based on French one record is created, based on English one record is created, Hindi based on Hindi one record is created, because I implemented unwind based on languages based. So other data is replicated, other redundancy data we get it, but only the difference of each row, each document, the language only different. So again, unwind is used to create multiple in-memory document for each value in the specific array type field. Okay, again, if you want, you can do this this data to further operation. You can do it. It's possible. Okay. Okay, let's go to another operation. It's very important operation actually. So db dot employee dot aggregate. So I want to match based on the department. I want to match based on the department. So the department is admin. Okay, this time I'm going to do the transformation with projection. Project will be help to transformation. Then I want to perform some data. So what transformation I'm doing here? Project. The project is based. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry guys. Some key. The match. I want to perform match operation using department. The department name is admin. Then I need to do project. The project also will be based on not single value, it's a multiple value. Okay, then I need to create the first value based on name colon 1. I need based on then comma. Second data I need department colon 1. Okay, then I close it. So the match functionality, match is a department is admin. Okay, then projection transformation. Then I'm going to do another operation, one more operation. I'm going to do that. What is the last operation I'm doing? Last operation, I need to perform sort. Okay, dollar. What is the syntax? Sort colon. Sorting based on the which parameter? The sorting based on. I want to perform based on the name. Okay, colon 1. Okay, clear. So again, I will just check the syntax here. DB employees aggregate and open brace, then array structure. Inside that we created match based on the department where the specific criteria admin. So then I have to go to projection transformation. The transformation I need a name and only department. Based on the department I write. Then after transformation I need to perform sorting operation. Sorting operation, what is the value? Name. So sorting ascending order, descending order. So -1 and 1. The based on that V2 should be sorted. Okay, now the data is sorted. So I fetch the based on admin, then I can transform the data name and one transformation, then I perform the sorting. The sorting is dependent. For example, I will use the -1 here, then based on that -1. So again, Anna and admin. So that is will be. So sorting ascending order, descending order, it depend upon it. Then we can same thing, we can perform same continue operation. So we can perform that. For example, so I performed here sorting. Then again, we can two record is available here. Suppose I want to skip first record, some record, for example, Anna record, I want to skip that. I want to continue that. So how to do that? Again, one more operation. So how to do that? So comma, then only one operation I need to do that. So what is operation name? Operator name, that is a skip colon 1. I want to skip only one record. So okay, then Can you see that first record will be gone? So because I skip, so continuously, can you see that first I did filter, then I transformed, projected a waste, I transformed, then sorting, then skip. We can put limit also. I want to fetch only one record. For example, instead of skip, I can put limit. Limit. So I can use the limit. This time limit will be works because only one record, first record only to show. So skip will be skipping the first record. But when you use the limit, only one record will be showing. So if you put limit will be 2. So 2 record will be displayed. We don't have further record, only 2 record, only the final output. If you put 3 also, you will get it. So this is the one of the important for sorting, skip and limit using aggregation actually. Okay, then now we discussed the individual performance, individual stage-wise expression operators. Very specifically, if you go to expression operators, okay, you have the Boolean operator like comparison of equal, greater than. This is also we can. So I will show you one exercise, one sample for that. Okay, let's see that. Same hands-on. Uh, Department employee aggregate match admin projection is name, department is one. Then age, I want to remove this sorting. I want to perform here. I don't want to do these operations. So I want to do age. So I want to make age condition actually. What is that age condition? The age, I want to add that the parameter called condition. What condition? Dollar greater than. So comparison operator I used to colon. So what parameter I need to perform? I need to perform uh, age based on, so dollar age. Dollar age, what is the condition we need to condition we need to give? 30, greater than 30, right? 30. I think it's perfect. I hope. I check it somewhere. I have the mistakes. 1 minute. So I created DB employee aggregate. Then match department is admin. Okay, after admin, based on the admin, we have projection. The projection will be name colon, then department colon, then the final is I don't want to this one, correct? So this is because only we all criteria in the single. So the projection name colon department is a one. Then age criteria only I will make the condition. Then again. Sorry guys, the gameplay match admin. One minute because my keyboard is not working exactly. So my keyboard response very slow. I think my machine is slow. I'm getting some issue. When I clicking something, it going somewhere. Okay, don't worry about it. It's just a few minutes work. So colon department one, then I want to create age colon. Okay, then I have it condition I need to mention what kind of operator and greater than GT, greater than is a GT, then colon. I need to set the parameter. So which parameter I'm going to do that? Age parameter, I'm checking the condition. So we need to give that field dollar age. Then what is the condition, exact condition? 30. Condition is 30. Then I set the bracket. I think so perfect. We'll see that I will execute it. DB employee aggregator match department admin projection one department. Sorry for that. I will just close this terminal for time being. I will open the once again. I think is a issue. Sorry, I'm facing some issues actually. Hanging my machine. Okay, very simple. 5 minutes. Mongo. Okay, then show dot collections. Okay, fine. So I will just continue once again. See, sorry for that. I will comparison operated again. I implemented db dot employees dot aggregate, then open brace and close brace. So after open brace, close brace, first we need to set first parameter. We need to create every operation should be array structure. All the things should be array structure. Then we have performed the flower bracket. The first flower bracket performed two flower bracket we implemented. The first flower bracket will be happen dollar match. So dollar match colon. So we need to implement in that second flower bracket. In the second flower bracket, the match criteria, the match of filter operation criteria we need to define department colon. Okay, that filter admin. So this is the first thing. The syntax is perfect. If you close that executed is admin based on the admin that I'm getting the record. So perfect. I want to continue the same syntax now. Then after that, I need to continue that. Again, the second operation, same thing. First, I need to add a projection, project transformation. Then colon, I want to give the criteria. So inside the criteria is pretty simple. Only I want to show the projection should be transformation should be mostly. I don't want to transform the data. The idea is very simple. So only I want to transform name and the department. I get the ID, but the results I will get the ID. But really that operation level, the ID not helpful. That's why I'm skip that part. So colon 1, comma, then I can another one parameter department colon 1. So now instead of that, one more criteria, comma age. So the age criteria is now I want to implement exact comparison operator. So age, that age, what is the condition actually? The condition is greater than GT. Condition is a GT colon. Then I have a syntax inside. Then what type of condition then I have a based on dollar each, then come on, the condition is 30. Okay, so we done the first match operation, then projection. The projection after that name and department only I transform to that another stage. At the same time, I want to check when I go into another stage, but condition will be age colon. Then the condition is greater than, and the greater than what parameter? Big the greater than will be works based on the age. So what is the condition? 30. So 30, then this array will closed, then open closing for that. Perfect. Now can you see that I will get the based on the condition, I'll get the boolean value true or false. So what is the actual value of that? That experience 30. Adam is a 30 and greater than 30. The greater than 30, after that what is Anna? Anna age is 35. So first is false because we are not used greater than equal. If I used greater than GTE, so I'm both condition is true now. So if I used condition L less than L LT, so less than or equal to is first condition is true, second condition is false. So I can put comparison operator here. So the based on the comparison operator with the GT, okay. And same thing, maybe you ask the question, the comparison operator only for project, not like that, anywhere you can use it. For example, the same comparison operator I will use one. I will just remove from here. I just remove from here. Okay. I will add this condition in filtering time. Okay, department. Okay, this just a projection. Then I'm on that same age. I will use the inside of the filter. Listen carefully. Age colon. Then the condition we need to do that. So what is the condition? GT greater than colon 30. That's it. Can you see that now? So before projection, that operation, that filter, the filter based on the boolean value, okay, 30 age, Anna only 30, so less than that, suppose I put less than, greater than, equal to, I get two record, add more and two record again. Now this time that condition, that comparison operator I used in the match, instead of the match. So anywhere you can, any stage, that is this is the stage one, this is the stage two, match is one stage and projection is the second stage. So any stage you can use, that's depend upon your option. So comparison operator, the equal, it's, yeah, this is depend upon your requirements, depend upon your things. So the list of comparison operator, equal, lesser than, greater than, anything, not equal, LT, anything you can use it here. So the based on that it works. So same like we can use Boolean aggregations also. We can use Boolean aggregations we discussed actually. Then and, or, not. This is also we can use. Okay, let's see one Boolean operators I will explain here. Okay, just go back to here. Mm, Okay, up to admin and the projection is, this is I want. Okay, I don't want to confuse up to here. Fine. Okay, laptop, this is a condition. I don't want to use this condition here. Match only for admin it works. So I remove this condition now. Okay, so now the projection is a name equal to 1. Name is 1 and the department is 1. Now again I go back to here, comma. Okay, I want to use age colon. Okay, then age colon, same we need to use, this time we need to use and boolean value, we need to check with the and boolean value, and I need to use and colon operator. Then we need to check the two condition, we need to do the two condition. I don't, just these three parameter I keep separately, otherwise I am confused. Then I and operator. So I want to set GT greater than, then colon. So what is another condition I need to put? So that condition is I need to check dollar age 30. Okay, so this little bit complicated structure, so I want to carefully, I want to add it age. So age colon, and I want to implement and operate and or R operator, anything you can implement it. Then I want to create the array structure. Inside the array, I want to first condition is great. First, I want to manage two conditions. The first condition is greater than 30 based on the age. Okay, so I open, I closed. Now second, I want to AND operation. The two condition I want to give it. What is the second condition? The second condition, dollar $LT, dollar $LT colon, then condition I need to give. So the condition is dollar $H. Sorry, that's the better solution. I'm facing some problem when I am getting some hanging problem. You know, I could not able to interact to my that editor because maybe my machine issue, loading issue either. So I will just once again I will type here. I will explain that. So the first criteria, you know, that generally match functionality. So we have the match dollar match. So the match based on what? The match based on, so this is the first criteria, match based on department dot colon admin. Okay, this is the first condition. Then second stage I want to travel. This is the first stage. The first stage perform what it will do. It just match based on the department. This is the criteria. Admin is the criteria. So what is the second stage? I want to go to second stage. The second stage will be dollar project. Okay, in the project, after that we need to set the criteria for project. So what is the first criteria? The criteria one is a name. I want to display my transformation. I want to carry only those data, and department colon one. I hope that will. Okay. So the two criteria we done now. That is the last criteria is age, but the age is something, you know, we are working with a very detailed. Even when AND operation we want to perform, comma. So age colon, we want to perform AND operation, dollar and colon. Now I want to set the condition now inside of the condition. So this condition, what the first condition, GT greater than, then colon. So just I will want to, this is the challenges actually. Syntax will be opening, closing. It's very simple when you writing like that. If you single line, if you written, you have the, you're confused. So I created name one, department one, age. I want to perform AND operation. So AND operation I needed two condition, right? So two condition satisfied, it will execute it. So what is the first condition? The first condition, the greater than 30, I think. Okay, the greater than colon, then we have to set bracket. So we need to define the condition. So dollar age 30. If this condition is perfect, we done the first condition. Okay, we done the second. So what is the second condition? Second condition, the same thing, only the same condition. Okay, this I just copied here. The second condition, same thing. but only the less than 36. Okay, there are two conditions. Then we close this bracket. Slowly we'll close we close two bracket here. Then we have to one bracket. We have to check. Perfect. Let's see that one. Slowly I will check that db.employee aggregation, then matching, then department is admin, then we have admin based. We first filters first process. This process is perfect. There is no issue. Now dollar project. Okay, comma dollar project. Then condition is name and department. Okay, then age colon. We want to set the what type of operation I am performing, and operation. Okay, then set bracket. Instead of the set bracket, we want to maintain two condition. So the first condition is greater than, then what is the condition is age 30, then I close it. Then the second condition, I have the less than, then age 36, then I can close it. I close it. 1 minute. Okay, perfect. I just copy here. Okay, so now it's perfect. Based on the two condition, it will be working actually. So this is the operator we used actually. Okay, I have one small things how to manage the syntax actually. It's very simple actually. This is the first condition. So this is the first matching. This is the first stage. In the second stage starts from here. Okay, the second stage we have up to this two stage actually. Two area. So this area is very simple. When you come to age, we are maintain the AND operation syntax. Okay, AND operation we have two syntax actually. 1 minute, I'll tell you. This is the first operation, second operation, like that. So this is the perfect area. So this is the first filtering, only admin. After filtering, we have a name, department, age have AND operation we are performing. So this is the boolean we can not only AND, we can perform or we can perform not. It's depend upon the conditions we can. So this is more helpful to get the retrieve the information from that. This is the major aggregation works. So aggregation match group using instead of the match and group. Can you see that when I used the first stage? Sorry, you see that when you work with the group or match one stage to another stage. So match group lookup limit. So this all are will be helped to from one stage to another stage. When we used even unwind, we discussed unwind group, we discussed project, we discussed group is we discussed match is we discussed, and unwind is we discussed. Even we can work with the sort by count also. It's nothing special. So this is our all our stage by stage, one stage to another stage. If I can you see that uh, this exercise I have first I filtered one stage using match. Second stage I am putting projection transforming the data based on the condition. So first name and department I take it, but age I don't take that. I want to based on the condition I take it. So age actual result I don't have it. Can you see that I don't have age actual result. Age parameter I'm getting either true or false. That's it. So stage by stage, okay, if you want to perform something like that, that is called aggregation stage operators. What are the operators available? Group, match, limit, count. These are the operator can be stage by stage works. So every individual stage do you want to perform some expression, Okay, we did, for example, greater than equal, lesser than equal, sum operation. So those things will be more helpful to do individual things. So this is the idea about aggregation. Do you have any doubt? Please ask me that. Hello, hello, guys. Do you have doubt? Please. So we done today aggregation. So what are the aggregation have? What is the type of aggregation and how to implement aggregation in that? So we done two way. The first way is expression operator. Sorry, aggregation stage operator. Second is expression operator. Both I did different programming here. So we did. Okay. Do you have any doubt, please? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you.